Thokozani, 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 Thokozani Kokomalanzala family. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you very, very much for viewing this video and watching this video. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you to all those who have subscribed and all those who are still yet to subscribe. We cannot wait to welcome you into our Gokomalanzala TV family. Without saying too much, I would just like to discuss a topic which I'm gonna base it more on married people and on people who are in long-term relationships, but mostly to married people, right? So today I would just like to dissect the topic or the issue of sleeping around. Having multiple partners, more than two, or more than one being your spouse. So this could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 partners. Because you are jumping from person to person, moving from house to house, place to place, and things like that, right? Different person, different person every week. Does take its toll on the spirit. It does take its toll on the relationships around you. But nonetheless, when you sleeping around with multiple people, this means you are engaging with multiple energies. When we talk about multiple energies, so you're married to this person, that's a one, and you've been married for however many years, 2 years, 5 years, 3 years, 15 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, you name it. And then you decide you're going to step out, or you decide you have the right to step out for whatever reason. Many people have many reasons as to why they're doing the things that they're doing. Many people have many reasons which they may try and make valid even though they're not. But nonetheless, I want to talk about the effects of sleeping around. What sleeping around does for some people, or how it impacts certain people's lives. So this would be the effects of sleeping around. One, sleeping around stops luck. So no matter how much you bath, no matter how much you what, for as long as you are jumping from person to person, whether it's for finance, whether it's for enjoyment, whether it's for lust, whether it's many other affecting issues, it stops your luck. 2, sleeping around, it's like you're cheating on yourself. Because everywhere you go, you leave a piece of you and you take something else. So let's say, for instance, you have 4 partners. So you go and see this one this week. You sleep together this week. And then this one just came from a funeral, angagakis. So you sleep with them, you take that energy. Next week, you go see whoever else while you're talking to them simultaneously. Next week, you go see somebody else. This person, him and his girlfriend, they've just aborted a child. So, well, they've just aborted a child. So here you are, 2 days after that. He himself, he has not prayed, he has not acknowledged, he has not done what, he has not. You take that energy. Fine, you go again, you see somebody else, and then they had whatever that they just needed to recover from. Bakushiya ngaleso sicitho leso, right? You move from that one, you move into the next one. I think you catch my drift. Everywhere you go, you leave a piece of yourself and take something else. And in all the things that I've mentioned, those are not good energies to take from somebody else. They're not good energies for anybody to have in general. So, how would you know? You don't. You don't. But now you walk around with the cloud over you, whether you realize it or not. But you have that thing now inside of you. Sleeping around also, it causes you not to dream. It causes you not to dream, meaning you don't see, you're not communicating with your ancestors, you don't have communication from your ancestors. Albon luto, you're just a living vessel. And it's not okay that you don't dream. It is not okay that you don't hear or you don't see or you don't feel. It's not okay. Another thing sleeping around does, it causes a rift in the relationships that you have with people you genuinely love. And it's not necessarily you, but now it is the energies that you are carrying that are now being activated within you. So if you have more than 4 energies, 5 energies just residing in you from all different perspectives, from a person who just killed a person, who you sleep with them, from a person who just abused his wife and children, you sleep with them, from a person, guys, you need to be aware of the effects of some of the things that you engage in. Another thing it does, it's a very all of a sudden type of thing, what sleeping around does. Everything just starts to go wrong. All of a sudden, this goes wrong. All of a sudden, that business deal doesn't go through. All of a sudden, hey, mama is, there's always, it's got a very intense all of a sudden. Sleeping around also, it's an exchange of dark spirits. It's not a matter of you are enjoying what you're doing. Somewhere, while you're sleeping around, uthubalela apa. Somewhere, noma ubhidliza umuzi, somewhere, there is a child who's waiting for their parent who's not gonna come tonight because they're with you. Now you have a child who's heartbroken, wondering, where's my mother? Where's my father? Sleeping around. And then that child starts to get resentful because, you never hear really. You hear when you want to be, but you never really hear. So a child starts to adapt to the fact that there's no need to wait for you because, you're never here. And it's not themselves, but it is the energy, going back to the energies which are activated in you. While you think you are enjoying something, you might just be killing yourself. You are hanging yourself on a rope that is not extendable enough for people to lend you a helping hand or to help you or to save you. Sleeping around contaminates the mind because for some people, they get caught up in getting away with it, or they get caught up that they get to live this mysterious life. Your mind is already contaminated. You have lost any form of purification right in that moment. You begin to excessively engage and you start lusting for more. And the more you lust for, the more people, whether it's more people in your case or it's more time away from home, those are the things those are the effects of what sleeping around does. Sleeping around will cause you to suffer from cravings. You will crave, you'll be sitting in a family meeting, in a family dinner, in a beautiful environment, yet you're thinking about, hey, guys, the energies that you're carrying within you. It's important. I think for me, it is very important. I want people to be honest with themselves. I want you to watch any of my videos while you're at home and be honest with yourself. Not about anybody else, about yourself. Sleeping around, it breaks families, breaks marriages, or causes marriages to just be sour and sir. Sleeping around. Sleeping around causes resentment. Sleeping around, the ideas that you now have are against reality. So in real life, fine, you have a wife, your wife is at home, she's fine. She cannot do the things that whoever else you're with is doing. So the things that you start to think of, and then your reality and your environment, it's two different things, because now you are thinking with another spirit, not the one of a calm person who's fine, who's enjoying life's moments. You are now trying to bring all those ideas of contamination into something where it was not invited or it's not necessary. Now, this wife needs to meet these expectations to just keep you home. How? Why? Sleeping around will cause so much confusion. You don't know if you've sent the right text to the right person today. You don't know if you're butt calling or you're calling the right person today. You don't know if you want to, you never know. But you're still doing, you still engaging, but even though you have it in your mind that, okay, today I don't know if I should reach out to whoever or I should reach out to whoever, for what reason? And please, this video is for both male and female. I may be making an example using a wife who's at home, but this could also be a husband who's at home waiting for his wife who's been in Dubai for 6 months, or who has been gone. It applies to both parties. irregardless of where, why, how, both parties. Sleeping around causes one to experience misguidance. So you'll forever be misguided. Today you will think this is right for you. Tomorrow you will turn and now it's not what it was yesterday. That's what sleeping around does for you. Be it you're a good man or woman, you wouldn't even know. The way you're so misguided, even if you had a good woman or a good man in front of you, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know how to embrace or to experience that person because your mind is contaminated. You are already having an imagination over and beyond reality. Sleeping around causes doubt and mistrust. It causes doubt and mistrust. I doubt he or she will come. And really, they don't come. So you've planted a doubt in somebody else's mind, in somebody else's life for your enjoyment. Sleeping around is the act of sharing self, losing self, but consuming energies of the world. That is what sleeping around does for you. And I think the biggest question is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth your peace of mind? You'll never have peace of mind if you're sleeping around because whoever you're with might just pitch and you never know if anybody or any one of them will pitch at the same time. Sleeping around causes you to be manipulative. You begin to want to manipulate a person. Stay home. I'll be back. Gone. Sleeping around. Sleeping around, hey guys, some people, the things that they get from sleeping around are things that can't be cured. Some things that people contract while sleeping around are things that cannot be cured. You went to collect generational curses from where? You went to go collect things from where? You went to go collect spiritually transmitted diseases. You went to go collect these things voluntarily because you have chosen that one partner. I don't know if the one partner is not enough or whether they don't meet your standards or your needs anymore. And if so, why not share that with the next party? Please do share with us your experiences of sleeping around. Um, I think it is important that some of these conversations are had so that our younger generation does not engage in things without thinking, so that the younger generation does not grow up being half informed. They need to understand that for every action, there's a consequence. So, family, let's talk. I'd really love to hear your views on this one. Thank you very much for tuning in, GOGO Malanzala TV family. You are amazing. You are so amazing. And thank you guys for taking care of each other and not bashing each other and hurting and harming each other. This is a channel where we all get to express and speak, but also it is a channel where we get to learn and embrace so that we don't repeat the same mistakes, so that we do not repeat the same mistakes. Breaking generational curses is not an overnight job, but inviting those curses, generational curses, happens just through one night. Because sleeping around does a lot of things. You'll have children that you don't want to have. You'll have people talking about you that you don't want to talk. Let's take care of ourselves. Let us take care of ourselves. Remember that the younger generation is watching you. Remember that young boys, young girls are watching you. You as a parent, you as a person in a relationship, your children are watching you. The things that you do, believe you me, monkey see, monkey do. Children learn through seeing and experiences, and please let us paint better pictures for our children. It may not be easy to do so, but it is definitely worth it. Thokozani.